House Bill 1259 would allow the sale of fireworks for a one-week period at the end of each year. While residents already have the freedom to use fireworks to celebrate the new year, this bill would increase the availability to purchase them during this time, allowing sales from December 26th through January 1st. The sale of fireworks is currently only allowed in North Dakota from June 27th through July 5th. Some concerns were expressed in committee regarding the annoyance of the loud sounds of fireworks, the risk of fire, and the risk of injury during use. And while the committee recognized these concerns, we also recognize that fireworks are already used during this time of year and that this bill would only allow for additional sales within the state. Many surrounding states already allow fireworks sales year-round, and they are readily available to our residents. Your Committee on Industry, Business, and Labor recommends a do pass on 1259 with a vote of 5-2.
Is there any further discussion? Senator Andrist.
Well, Mr. President, I guess every bill has to have a killjoy. I was one of the two, and I guess I am a killjoy to some degree. But one of the things I've learned is you can let cities pass all the ordinances they want, but there's some that just aren't enforceable. So when you live in a small aging community, you live with, in that period for a week before the 4th of July, you live with that noise keeping you awake till the late hours of the night. And I hear many, many complaints from our elderly population, and I guess I'm one of them, so I've got to complain too. I hope this gets a few no votes. We probably can't overturn it, but I think it's something that that has another side that needs to be explained.
Is there any further discussion? Senator Mathern.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have a question of the carrier, and the question is, I'm wondering what the testimony was regarding this bill from the medical community.
Senator Unruh.
Thank you. We did have some testimony from the North Dakota Society of Eye Physicians and Surgeons, and they did present to the committee that there are a lot of eye injuries related to the use of fireworks. And as I stated before, the committee felt that while they understand the health risks to the use of fireworks, that allowing additional sales for one week at the end of the year would not necessarily increase the risk to the users of fireworks.
Any further discussion? Senator Dever.
Mr. President, I'm curious if there was any discussion in committee regarding the safety of placing temporary heaters in tents in December to sell fireworks.
Senator Unruh.
Thank you. Yes, there were. The committee also discussed the risk of heating a large trailer full of fireworks, and we decided that if there were some entrepreneurs out there who wanted to take the risk of doing this, that we shouldn't inhibit them from being able to do that.
Senator Sorvog.
Mr. President, I think it needs to be noted too that a representative of the fire chiefs was there and stated they were against it, but when asked would they be against the ones that we do allow on the 4th of July, and they're against that too. They'd just like to see all fireworks go away. So, but they did testify. I voted for it, and I hope we can look affirmative at it here, but I just wanted to note that.
Is there any further discussion? Senator Andrist.
Mr. President, members of the Senate, this is number 2. Yes, we decided you could take the risk of selling from a heated tent. I think I just assumed that it would be all right to go to your car, start the engine, and warm up as long as you fasten your seatbelt. That's required.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, the question is on the final passage of House Bill 1259. Madam Secretary will open the key and each senator will record their vote. Have all senators voted? Do any senators wish to change their vote? The Secretary will close the key and will take the tally. Final tally on House Bill 1259 reveals 24 yea, 23 nay, 0 absent. The bill has passed and the title is agreed to.